day 4. So today we are going to learn about what are the different type of data type in a SQL. So what is data type? So data type is basically what kind of data that column is going to hold. So let's consider that employee name. So that is going to store like a character only, like RAM, Ram, KUMAR, Kumar, something like that. Okay, number data type, that is something like which is going to store number only, like we have mobile numbers, telephone details and those things. Date data type, which we are going to store date of birth, date of joining, that kind of things. And binary data type we have, which is used to store images, videos, audios, for these things like XML data as well, and we have a B file as well. So let us go through that one by one. So very first is character data type, where there are char data type, varchar2 data type, and we have a long data type. So all three are related to character data types only. Char data type, which will have a fix for every row in a table, maximum size is 2000 bytes per row. But here, if you see here in the varchar2, the variable for each row up to 4000 bytes per row. So if we are going to store a very small amount of character data, we can use this char data type, like gender we are going to store or something like that, which is going to not going to take a much data, that type of column. For that column we can use the char data type. Varchar2 we can use where we have to store the length of the character up to 4000 bytes per row. If we have more than 4000 bytes per row, then we can go for long data type, which can store up to 2 GB. So this is like where we need to store some paragraph or something like that, which can go beyond this size 4000 bytes. Then of course we can use long data type. But of course, based on our requirement, we can use any one of 3 character data type. Let us move to next one, that is number data type. So number is storing numeric values only, like mobile number, salaries. These are the numbers data type, which is going to store numbers only. We can't insert like character inside the number. But in character data type, we can store a number as well, like 1, 2, 3, RAM 1, 2, 3, that kind of data we can store. But in number, it will accept only number data type, like 1, 2, 3 only. Okay, now we have a next one is date data type. So date data type, it is going to store only date. Like we have as I said, that a date of joining, date of birth, date of sale, date of purchase. If that is related to, if that column is related to date, then their data type will be date only. Let's move to another data type, that is binary data type. So if we want to store like image, videos and audio in our database, we can use a blob. So blob in the sense like a binary data type. So it can store up to 4 GB. Okay. Now we have a clob as well, like character data type. It can also store up to 4 GB. So mostly we use for XMLs, which can take more data. Okay, so that type of if we have a requirement like that, we can use clob as well. B file, that is maximum file size of 4 GB. So B file is having a maximum size of 4 GB. Unlike blob and clob type, B file data type does not store the binary file itself, store the address. So it does not store in the same server. It can store only the reference of that file, so that the so that it can reduce the storage burden on a database server. In server 1, we have installed the database, and all the data are going to store in a server 1 only. But for consider that the blob or clob file where it is taking 4 GB up to 4 GB data, if all the files we are going to store in a server 1 only, then we might face the storage shortage because of the length of the blob and clob. So what we can use? We can use the b file as well, which will store the address of that file in separate server. Let's say we have server 2, so it will keep all the files in server 2. When we need that data to read and display, we can use that one. So that's how we can reduce the storage burden on a same database server. So that's all about the data type of SQLs. Hope you like this video as well, and thank you so much for watching my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe and write your comments below. Thank you so much.